Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. The Gypsy King himself, Tyson Fury. He is a whopping 206 centimeters tall with a reach of 216. And up against them, it's Tyson Briggs. Fights out of Brooklyn. Tyson Fury. And they'll be taking on Shannon the Cannon Briggs. Look at this monster as he makes his way to the ring. The former WBO heavyweight champion of the world.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Manchester, England, and standing at 6 feet 9 inches, here is a sensational heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Brooklyn, New York, the heavyweight champion of the world, Shannon the Cannon Briggs.
You've heard of people dancing underneath the moonlight? Tonight, it's a fight underneath the moonlight. And what a fight it should be.
You can hear the noise, you can hear the fans. I've been to many fights like this, and it's very eerie.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. He's going to go with more footwork now. What do you think of that strategy? They exchange punches. Blocks that left hook. He just misses with that jab. What a day it has been, Johnny, but finally now our main event, and the crowd is still hyped.
It's been a long day, Todd. They've been drinking, they've been out in the sun, they've been having a good time. But this is what they've been waiting for. This crowd can be very unpredictable. And by the sense of it, it's night time now. They're waiting for the big fight. There's a lot of pressure on these fighters' shoulders to get that job done and perform.
Nice counter shot. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Oh, a little rope-a-dope here. Punch, counter punch. Those counter punches have to hurt. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Well done with that counter shot. Off-the-charts action from both of these fighters. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
No, you've let him back into it. Great round. Now relax. Forget about that round. It's a bad round, all right. But we don't care.
Here we go for round two. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. And Shannon Briggs took that one hard. That was the moment.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Quick punch scores. This slugger isn't interested in winning rounds. He just wants to win the fight. And he's not going to do it on the scorecard, Johnny. He needs a KO.
Sluggers just want to mow you down. They want to walk straight through as though you do not exist. You've got to be fit for this one.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. And he scores with the counter. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. He's got a massive reach advantage. Let's see if he uses it.
You have got long arms and you're the bigger fighter. You've got to keep him out there because you're not good at fighting up close and personal. Very, very good fighters can do that. Very, very good big fighters can do that. But use the jab, use the reach, and use that endless shot power.
Good counter punching. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
Switch on, switch on. You've been coasting this fight. Now
Would you take him out? He's too tired. He's not getting back up.
take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute, stick him on the end of that jab, and then just start gathering your pace. Win this round back. Take away that confidence. Stop him in his trap work.
You're doing good, kid. You're doing good.
Sound. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back.
Will appear. You were thinking, you were smart. You weren't loading up.
Go back and win the round, right? It's only one round that you've lost, don't worry.
By the way, think about the defense on the end of what you do.
There's the bell for round 3. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Misses with the straight left. Had a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. He misses with that straight left. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight is saying, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That counter punch caught him clean. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. When are we going to see a jab from these two? And Briggs just got rocked. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this.
Go back out there and win the round. Get back.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Good one. This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. Catch and shoot. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
A perfect counter shot. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
A straight right just misses. Do you believe what we are seeing? That counter shot lands. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You've just got to put in a guess.
There's a counter shot. Which fighter will say no mas? Punch. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You stay focused.
Focus back. Get that jab back. Just box in. Be smart.
You were thinking. You were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still letting you pass.
Right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you're letting back into the fight.
And don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will
league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together. Put him back on.
Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great.
Dear, come on. You're letting back into this. You're better than this, kid.
Great round. Just keep him on the end of your
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up. Great work.
Back into the fray here in round 5. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A perfect counter lands. Both men step back for just a moment. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing up and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Missing with the hook. Can't find a home with that jab. He threw a punch and just got countered. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Miss with that jab. And that hook misses. Nice counter shot. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
The straight right just misses. To see more jabs. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. They got the momentum, they got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
I like it. I'm happy. Good man.
Boxing, be smart. Get your shots off and don't give him anything.
Well, he's too tired. He's not getting back up. You were thinking.
I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your minds up.
There's the bell for round 6. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Apparently hitting his opponent in the face isn't enough. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
That's lights out right there.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next? And right back into the fray.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Nice counter. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, thinking, you've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket them.
I guess showboating is part of their plan. Well, I guess he's decided he's going to taunt his opponent now. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Talk about fury in that last round. They say no one knows a fighter better than their trainer, and this trainer is certainly considering maybe.
Just take the round off. Win the round.
Here comes round 7. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that? That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs are feeling like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Misses with that jab. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Oh, and this is really going to rub him the wrong way. They're both trying for a knockout. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Can't score with that jab. Couldn't land that jab. powerful counterpunch. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter. Fast fighter can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there.
Tougher fight, and he's going to be confident.
Round 8, and we're off again. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Oh, and now they're just rubbing it in. Not so rigid anymore with the stance. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Through the straight left, but it won't score. When are we going to see a jab from these two? How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
This fight may stop here considering all the bruising and swelling on the face. And it looks like this fight will continue. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards as a unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight. What a style. What a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.